Yo, what's up guys, it's Young with another Modern Warfare 3 gameplay, and this is actually a jump off to my new series where I'm going to be giving you some tips. And in this particular series, I'm going to be giving you some rushing tips and how to get a MOAB, go for a MOAB, all that kind of stuff. Any long gun streak. I'm going to be teaching you ways to rush effectively to get those long gun streaks. Now it helps always when you're not playing somebody that is really good, but that's beside the point, because you're always going to get into lobbies where some people are not good. You're going to get into some lobbies where some people are better. But these tips are just general tips that will help you against any player. You just have to execute them. I myself, I'm primarily a rusher. My KD right now is about 2.19. I play all kind of different ways. I can adapt my play style, which right here I turn around and pick up these two guys. But I can adapt my play style, which is what I think makes me a strong player. But I am a strong rusher also. And a thing that rushers get down for, a lot of people say, you know, rushers, they just run around like a chicken with the head cut off. That couldn't be farther from the truth. We're always, if you're an effective, smart rusher, you're always thinking about your next move. You're thinking about spawn points. You're thinking about spawns flipping. You're thinking about, you know, all that stuff. All that stuff is what you're thinking about if you want to be an effective rusher. So I'm going to be teaching you guys some of that stuff now. It'll help some people out. So here we go. Basically, and right there, you know, I used the screen to my advantage, playing kill confirm. I saw that tag was denied, so I knew to immediately turn around because there was a guy behind me. So, I mean, you're always on the go, thinking quickly, and that's why I like rushing gameplay, and that's why I think a lot of people appreciate rushing gameplay, because you get to see somebody using all their senses, and you know, it's just fun to watch for me. But one of the main things we're going to talk about is, you know, the routes that I like to run and the setups I like to use, and you know, when to get into engagements and when to run away from them. But right here, we'll start with the setup. On this setup, I'm using the P90 attachments proficiency with extended mags and silencer, which is a very good setup because the P90 is a very good gun. It's got good range, pretty good damage. The strength in it is the amount of bullets in the clip. You can keep spraying it, which you've seen me do a couple times in here. I just spray the bullets because, you know, I'm shooting more than them. If they have to reload, I'm not going to have to reload if I'm using the P90 extended mags. So that's a good gun to use. The specialist setup that I'm using, specialist is the easiest way to go. The specialist setup I'm using is Recon Pro, because when you shoot somebody, you get the Blackbird effect if you're not able to finish them off. I'm using Hardline Pro, so your unlock, your next perk will be, you know, unlocking 1 kill. And right here, I should have died from the back, and I don't know how I didn't. I was not wearing a ballistic vest, but I did pick up the MOAB right there. So that was a little bit over 3.5 minute MOAB there. But back to the tips. Hardline Pro, so you can get your unlock faster. And I use Dead Silence Pro, which goes back to running away from certain engagements. When you need to run away from certain engagements, let's say you're on a map where there's some buildings and things like that, then you want to be able to jump out windows or whatever you got to do. And if you have Dead Silence Pro on, you don't take any fall damage. So if anyone has put a bullet on you and you have to jump out of somewhere, then it won't kill you. So you can live to fight another day, which is always a good thing. And then my first unlock is Assassin Pro, stay off the radar. Sleight of Hand Pro, reload faster. Steady Aim Pro, better hip fire and pull up your gun faster after sprinting. And that's good for a rusher. You might want to swap Dead Silence for Steady Aim Pro. However you feel more comfortable, play around with the setup, but it's a very good setup either way for a rusher. But the next thing, man, is spawns. you want to know general ideas of where the enemies are spawning. You've seen me around this side of the map a lot of the times in this game because it really depends on your teammates. If your teammates are in, right here, my teammates, most of the game, they were in C flag and B flag domination. So the enemy was primarily spawning on A flag domination. So I know if I stay around there, if I keep running laps around there, I'm going to, and what was that guy doing? Was he on a laptop? Because I didn't see a kill streak being called in, but he was sitting there on a laptop. I don't know. But anyway, you know, they were primarily spawning at A flag. The spawns flipped when my teammates started moving. Now, primarily the reasons the spawns, you know, people say the spawns suck in this game. I call it my MOAB right there. The primary reason people say spawns suck in this game is because when you're running around in an area and guys are spawning on top of you, you don't think they should be spawning there. But the game makes them spawn there because where your teammates are. It's not just dependent on where you are. So you might come and you might clean out 3 guys, but there's gonna be another 3 guys coming because if your teammates are cleaning them up on the other side of the map, they cannot spawn there. So regardless if you're alone or not, and you feel like, you know, they shouldn't spawn on top of you because you killed a bunch of people, they're going to because they don't want spawn trapping to be in the game. So they spawn them on the side where less people are. So if it's just you, you're just basically kind of assed out. But the spawns are important. You have to know that. And danger areas in the map. In this map, the staircase in the middle is a big danger area. I don't like to run up the stairs. I'll run down, but not up. So those are a few tips. I'll pick up some more on my next video. It'll probably be a different map though. I'll probably go back over some of these maps in detail, but this is just a start off. So everybody, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Be easy.